Whoa, whoa, whoa. Are you seriously watching the Have You Heard podcast by yourself? On YouTube, nonetheless? Whoa. That's kinda cringe, don't you think, Nathan?
Mhm.
Don't you know that the Have You Heard podcast is also available anywhere else you can get your podcasts, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or Google Podcasts? Also, when you do this, you actually support us as creators. Because right now, you're just stealing all our money like a bunch of
Yep.
dirty little sleazebags. So please, consider supporting us by listening on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Breaker, uh, Pocket Casts.
Mhm.
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna sit here until you do it. Welcome back, everybody, to the Have You Heard podcast, the only music podcast where we talk about the music that we've all listened to. I'm Pablo.
I'm upset.
That is not your name. Last time I checked. Is,
It's not. But you know why I'm upset?
I don't know what day is it. It's Saturday. I have no idea why you would be upset on a Saturday.
Well, there are some people on this earth that do not like cheese.
Oh, okay. So this isn't like a serious. You're just being stupid.
I'm being stupid. This is a serious issue.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse though. Like you.
You not know how important cheese is to our history of the
No,
world?
no, I'm absolutely with you. I love cheese. Every meal. But I
Mhm.
when you say you're upset, something's wrong with the world. I have a different image in my mind.
Okay, what's yours?
I don't know. I thought you were upset about like some sort of world issue. Like, I thought you were gonna go. Did you know that women are paid less money than men in the workplace? It's like
Okay, well, come on. I think cheese is more important.
that's true. That is true. Actually, I'm thinking
Yeah.
about that. That is true. You know what? Let's get
Uh-huh.
all right. What do you mean people don't like cheese? That's what's confusing me.
They just, I asked someone if they liked cheese. They were like, what the hell? No.
Hmm.
And then I sat there and pondered, and the word no was just slowly corrupting my head because it was about cheese. I didn't know. I thought cheese was like a universally liked thing. People
Hmm.
on Pluto probably like cheese for all I know.
Hmm. Hmm. Here's the thing: was this person living under a rock?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they
Like,
were.
what kind of cheese are they? There's so many different kinds of cheese. To
He
say
just
that
said
you hate,
cheese, which makes you pissed off. You have to be specific. Because obviously, I don't like cheese, but I can't just say cheese. I have to say certain types of cheese.
yeah, not everyone likes blue cheese, obviously,
Yeah.
but you can't say all cheese. You know,
Nope.
I mean, there's so
I'm
many
not a
different.
fan of brie cheese. I'm not a
Oh,
fan.
beautiful. Wait, you don't like brie?
Oh,
Really?
nope.
You know what? I respect your opinion. Uh, Personally, I think you're wrong, but it's your opinion. But at
Okay,
least you're,
because I like other kinds of cheese, right? We have different. We probably have a cheese we both like. Are you a
of
fan of
course.
You a fan of some pepper jack? Some Havarti cheese?
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, they're not like the first thing I'm going to in the fridge, but I enjoy them.
Oh, what's the first thing you're going for?
I mean, on a regular day, you can't go wrong with a good old bag of shredded marble cheese. That's just a classic. If I had to choose one specific cheese, though, I would have to go with provoletta. It's like provolone, but not. Have you ever had it?
Female version?
Maybe that's where that comes from. It's like
Yeah.
the female version of the provolone
Well, I
Pokemon.
have not had it. Though. I haven't even had provolone. I don't
It's
know.
very delicious. It's like in a big ball form. Cut up a couple slices. Very salty when it's fresh. Delicious.
Mm.
Also bocconcini, like fresh mozzarella. Very good. Good stuff.
Oh,
Mozzarella and cheddar, obviously, those are the classics. Can't go wrong. It's like chocolate and vanilla. Everyone likes them.
I'm a man of simple taste, you know. I just like plain old mozzarella. Just give
Yeah.
me some nice, like, sharp cheddar.
Hmm. Then you got more fancy cheeses. Not fancy in the sense that they are, uh, used for special occasions, but things that are made differently, like processed cheeses. What are your thoughts on processed cheeses?
Like the Kraft singles from the U.S.
I mean, Kraft singles, uh, American cheese as a whole, Velveeta, the Laughing Cow
Yeah,
cheese.
Velveeta.
Well,
I
actually, the
mean,
Laughing Cow is.
Velveeta's good, but obviously they have their health benefits.
Hmm.
Not really true dairy. It's kind of just all processed and
Right.
that's all put through a machine. Doesn't really taste as good. If I were to make myself a nice grilled cheese or an egg sandwich, I would totally go for some organic sharp cheddar instead of some like Kraft single or Velveeta slice.
I actually have to disagree with you on that. I personally,
You would really choose artificial cheese.
on a on a breakfast sandwich, yes.
Excuse me for 1 second. Really?
I would have to say, especially on like a burger too. Maybe Kraft singles are a bit too fake tasting for me. I am a very big fan of Velveeta slices, however. Nice and creamy. They taste relatively real. They melt
Oh man,
perfectly.
I think I'm allergic to bad opinions. I'm gonna sneeze again.
You said you don't like brie. You're gonna talk to me about bad opinions?
I don't know. Just listen, everyone, be quiet if you don't like brie.
I hate
See?
you. Listen, it's just here's the thing. Uh, with processed cheeses, they don't age at all. They're not really supposed to. So they melt very well. Whereas something like cheddar, usually that's aged. So it provides a lot more grease and it doesn't really melt as smoothly as a processed cheese would. And that's why I like Velveeta
Ah,
slices on burgers.
but have you ever like had like a Kraft single cheese on like an egg sandwich and it just kind of like evaporates a bit and like the condensation just drips on the pan?
See, I'm
Is
aware of what you're
like
talking
there's
about.
so much, I don't think it's grease. It's just like there's so much moisture in it and it's ugh.
Here's the thing. Are you cooking it in the eggs? Or are you just putting it on the eggs at the end?
Like I have a nice egg patty, you know, that I formed, and then I just slap on a slice of cheese, and it
Mm,
just kind of melts, and it becomes like a liquid, and it's really nasty.
yeah, that's what melted cheese is like.
It's supposed to be like you know, like stretchy, like a mozzarella on pizza, but it's kind of just like a.
Well, I would say processed cheeses don't really do that. They just kind of separate. If you want like a good cheese stretch, you got to go with something more creamy, like mozzarella.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I'm just saying
Nice,
different
better
cheeses are for
mozzarella.
different strokes for different folks.
I don't know. If listen, I don't like the artificial processed cheese. It's not. No,
No, all right.
we're talking about. Oh
Uh,
yeah, to the one person that said you didn't like cheese, I hope you. Um, it's a really
die.
bad thing. I hope you're the person that cries over spilled milk.
I hope your pillow is warm on both sides.
I hope that your charger only works on one side. You have to like wiggle around the freaking cord in order
Yeah,
for
you
it to
gotta
like
like
pop
hold it
up
at like
as
a weird
wonderful.
angle where it's like on your
Yeah,
shoulder and you gotta like hold it
yeah.
up. Anyway, did we have like a music to talk about this week?
Uh, no.
All right, well that's gonna be it for this week's episode of the Have You Heard podcast. Tune in next week when I really don't know. I'm Pablo.
I'm Nathan. We're falling apart.
True.